The morning sun shimmered like scattered diamonds upon the endless horizon, painting the sky in hues of baby blue and soft gold as Barbie steered her pink summer Jeep down the winding coastal road that led to Sunset Cove, her heart fluttering with excitement about the magical summer ahead. Beside her, Skipper scrolled through her playlist, adjusting the perfect combination of beach vibes and soft pop, while Stacie leaned forward between the seats, bouncing with barely contained energy as she pointed out palm trees swaying rhythmically in the warm breeze, each one signaling that they were getting closer. Chelsea, sitting in the back seat with her stuffed dolphin toy and beach bucket, pressed her face against the window, giggling every time the sunlight caught her eyes and created dancing sparkles inside the car. Barbie drove with her hair blowing gently around her shoulders, feeling the warm freedom of summer, the kind that promised adventures, growth, magical discoveries, and memories that would last a lifetime. "Girls, we're almost there," Barbie said, her voice bubbling with excitement, and instantly all three of her sisters squealed, their spirits rising with the rhythmic whisper of the ocean waves growing louder in the distance. The road curved one last time, and suddenly there it was, Sunset Cove in all its enchanting, shimmering glory. The vast ocean sparkled brighter than anything the sisters had ever seen before. The waves rolled gently but confidently, greeting them with a soothing welcome. The air was rich with the scent of coconut, salt, and tropical flowers. The sky stretched endlessly like a dreamy watercolor painting, and the coastline danced with pastel beach houses that looked like they had popped straight out of a vacation fantasy. Barbie smiled warmly, soaking in the view, knowing that this summer would bring priceless moments with her sisters, moments of bonding, lessons, joy, and wonder. The tires of the Jeep rolled to a soft stop on the sandy parking lane, and the girls hopped out eagerly, each one reacting to the sensory magic differently. Chelsea shrieked in amazement, immediately crouching to touch the warm sand with her tiny fingers. Stacie inhaled deeply, arms wide, soaking in the adventure in the air. Skipper lifted her camera instantly, her artistic instincts already capturing the perfect opening shots for her new Summer at Sunset Cove blog series. Barbie took in a deep breath, feeling lighter, happier, grounded by the ocean's peaceful energy. Their pastel pink beach house stood proudly just steps from the shore, its white shutters open invitingly, its flower boxes overflowing with vibrant hibiscus blooms, seashell garlands hanging from the porch beams, and a faded sign that read "Sea Breeze Cottage" shimmering subtly under the sun. The sisters immediately ran toward it, their footsteps leaving joyful prints in the sand, and Barbie unlocked the front door, allowing the fresh, ocean-scented breeze to rush past them like the house itself was greeting them with open arms. Inside, the cottage was even more breathtaking than the brochures had promised. Soft sand-colored rugs lay across polished wood floors, giving the impression of walking on the beach without ever leaving home. Sky blue cushions dotted the couches like tiny clouds resting lazily. Surfboard decor leaned stylishly in the corners. Starfish-patterned curtains blew back and forth in the breeze. Seashell chandeliers sparkled as sunlight danced through them, and framed paintings of dolphins, waves, and tropical flowers added a warm artistic touch to every wall. Chelsea twirled across the room, her laughter bouncing gently against the wooden ceiling. Stacie dropped her bags and scanned the large living room eagerly, already planning activities. Skipper filmed every detail, her voice soft and filled with awe as she described the interior to her vlog. Barbie placed a hand over her heart, appreciating not just the beauty of the place, but the chance to be here with her sisters, away from everyday distractions, ready to make this the most memorable summer yet. Upstairs, the girls claimed their bedrooms with excitement. Chelsea chose the smallest room with pastel starfish prints because she loved how cozy it felt. Stacie picked the bright yellow room with sporty decor and huge windows perfect for stretching in the mornings. Skipper chose the room with the best lighting for photography and editing, and Barbie settled into the serene seafoam green room with a balcony overlooking the water, a perfect place for journaling or morning coffee. They spent the next hour unpacking, placing matching seashell anklets on their dressers, hanging up swimsuits, setting out sunscreen and beach accessories, and customizing their spaces to feel like home. When the rooms were finally arranged, Barbie called out, "Okay, girls, beach outfits and sunscreen. Let's start our first official day." The sisters cheered and rushed to change. Barbie changed into a flowing pink floral cover-up with soft white lace trim, the kind that fluttered beautifully in the wind. Skipper wore a trendy navy blue crop top with high-waisted shorts, paired with her camera strap slung across her chest. Stacie chose her teal sports set, comfortable, flexible, and perfect for spontaneous adventures. Chelsea wore her pastel rainbow swimsuit with the cutest ruffled skirt. Together, they walked onto the beach, feet sinking into the warm golden sand with every step. The sensory delight was immediate. Heat touched their toes, wind kissed their cheeks, and the waves' gentle rhythm soothed their hearts. Barbie closed her eyes briefly, embracing the moment, then opened them with a smile that mirrored the sunlight. As they strolled along the shoreline, Chelsea gasped and bent down to pick up a seashell. But this wasn't an ordinary seashell. It shimmered with a soft pastel glow, its spiral edges catching the sunlight and reflecting tiny rainbows into Chelsea's hands. "Barbie, look!" she exclaimed, eyes wide with wonder. Barbie knelt beside her, gently brushing the sand off the shell. "It's beautiful, almost magical," she whispered. Skipper zoomed in with her camera, capturing the sparkle. Stacie, scanning the ground further, noticed something unusual. Barbie, look! There's more of them. They're in a line." And sure enough, glowing pastel seashells created a shimmering path across the sand, curving gracefully toward the rocky area at the far end of Sunset Cove. Barbie exchanged a curious glance with her sisters and said, "Well, girls, it looks like Sunset Cove wants us to follow." Hand in hand, they walked along the seashell trail, waves brushing their feet gently as tiny crabs scurried shyly into their sandy hideouts. The seashell path led them to a stunning beach marketplace bustling with life, wooden stalls lined with colorful fabrics and lanterns, shopkeepers smiling warmly, local children laughing as they played with beach toys, fresh coconuts stacked neatly on tables, and tropical fruit baskets overflowing with pineapple, mango, and passion fruit. The scents of warm sugar pastries and grilled coconut treats filled the air. An older woman with silver hair tied into a loose braid noticed the sisters arrive and greeted them with a gentle, knowing smile. "Welcome, Barbie and sisters. Sunset Cove has been expecting you," she said warmly, causing Barbie to blink in surprise. How did she know their names? The woman reached into a small beige basket and pulled out 4 delicate anklets woven from soft strings and tiny Sunset Cove seashells. "These are for you, to protect your summer adventures and keep your hearts open to the magic of this place." Barbie bowed her head respectfully, accepting the gift with gratitude. Chelsea slipped hers on immediately, wiggling her ankle excitedly, while Stacie grinned and tightened hers. Skipper recorded the touching moment, whispering softly about its mysterious, almost storybook charm. Barbie spent time speaking with local surfers, lifeguards, and shopkeepers who enthusiastically told the sisters about the secrets of Sunset Cove, the glowing tide that appears once a month, the playful dolphins that sometimes escort boats near the shore, the hidden coral garden accessible only during certain tides, and most intriguing of all, the legend of the mermaid of Sunset Cove. "They say she appears to those who spread kindness," a friendly lifeguard said, handing Chelsea a mini seashell necklace. Chelsea's eyes sparkled. "A real mermaid?" she whispered. The lifeguard nodded solemnly, though with a twinkle of amusement, leaving the sisters to wonder if it was simply a tale for tourists or something more magical. After exploring the market, the sisters returned to the main beach. Barbie dipped her feet into the warm water, closing her eyes with pure peace. Chelsea began building her first sandcastle, a tiny but adorably lopsided structure decorated with seashells and sticks. Stacie spotted local kids playing volleyball and joined them eagerly, quickly showcasing her athletic energy. Skipper filmed everything, Barbie breathing in the ocean air, the waves rolling in gentle patterns, Chelsea's castle forming slowly, and Stacie diving confidently for the ball. The energy of Sunset Cove seemed to breathe life into them, fading all worries and filling their hearts with joy. As the afternoon sun dipped toward the horizon, the sky transformed into a breathtaking canvas of lavender, peach, and rose gold colors. The waves sparkled brightly as they reflected the magical tones. The sisters sat in a line on the sand, sipping fresh coconut juice they had bought earlier, legs stretched out in front of them, their hair glowing softly in the sunset light. Barbie placed an arm lovingly around Skipper's shoulders, and the younger sisters leaned in closer. The moment felt gentle, sacred, timeless. Barbie whispered softly, "Girls, this summer is going to be our best adventure yet. I can feel it." The waves whispered back, almost in agreement. Chelsea smiled sleepily against Barbie's side. Stacie grinned confidently at the horizon, and Skipper lowered her camera to simply take in the moment with her eyes. and as the sun finally dipped below the sea, casting a warm pink reflection across the water, Sunset Cove welcomed the Barbie sisters into a summer filled with glowing seashell paths, mysterious legends, sparkling waters, unforgettable friendships, and endless love between four sisters bound not just by family, but by adventure, magic, and pure joy.